Cumulative frequency question for you here. These are the heights of 120 tomato plants, 10 of the plants between 0 and 10 centimetres high, 30 between 10 and 20, and so on all the way down. What we're going to do is work out the cumulative frequency, i.e. what the frequency is as we go through, plot them on a graph, and work out the median and the interquartile range. Firstly, cumulative frequency then. How many plants between 0 and 10 centimetres tall? Those 10. How many plants between the heights of 0 and 20? Well, those 10 are, as are those 30. 10 add 30, 40. How many plants with heights between 0 and 25? Well, all of these are between 0 and 25. We've got 40 from there already. Add an extra 40, 80. Between 0 and 30, 80 so far, plus another 25, 105. Between 0 and 50, all of them, so we've got 105 to there, plus that 15, 120. Now it's a case of plotting these on the graph. Use the upper class bound against the cumulative frequency. So against 10, plot 10. Against 20, plot 40. Against 25, plot 80. Against 30, plot 105. And against 50, plot 120. We can plot this point here at 0, 0, because none of the plants are less than 0 centimetres tall. Use a smooth curve to join the points together. Once we've got the cumulative frequency curve, we can use it to get the median. Now, if you remember, the median is the midpoint of all the data. So what we do is we go up the cumulative frequency curve and we find out the middle of the 120 values would be 60. And then we go across to the curve and then down, and that gives us an estimate of the median, or Q2. So in this case, the median is approximately 23 centimetres. To get the interquartile range, well, that's the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. To work those out, well, if halfway is at 60, a quarter of the way is at 30. So let's go across from a quarter and down to get Q1, which is approximately 18. Q3 is 3 quarters, which is just 60 add 30 is 90. So we're going across and down, and that gives us roughly 29. Our interquartile range, or IQ range, is Q3 minus Q1, which is going to be 29, take away 18, which is 11. If you're after the mean of this distribution, remember, it's going to be height times frequency for all of the groups divided by 120 plants. Use the midpoint. So 5 times 10, 15 times 30, 22.5 times 40, 27.5 times 25, 40 times 15. Add them all together and divide by 120, because that's how many plants there are in the survey.